Hi, you guys. Okay, so here I am. We just wrapped up the podcast interview for Que Mama with Tina and Daddy. And what a great episode. Welcome everyone who's joining. I know I'm like an hour and a half late, but thank you so much for those of you who have patiently been patiently waiting. Hi, Kate. Where are you joining me from? Thank you for coming. Welcome, Mimi. Welcome, Anna. Welcome, Hina. Welcome, everyone. Welcome, Aisha. Okay. Hi, Maven. Furniture Maven. I'm assuming your name is Maven. Is that your name? Welcome, Jasmine. Welcome, everyone. Thank you so much for being here today with me. And today we're going to talk about why we do not feel good enough. Why we always... Hi, Jamie. Ooh, from Qatar. Welcome. So I'm here in Miami, sunny/rainy Miami today. And I want to talk about why, as moms, sometimes as dads, I'm sure, also, but I'm here talking to you as a fellow mom, why we feel like we're not doing enough. We're not doing enough at work. We're not doing enough as women. We're not doing enough as wives. We're not doing enough for our kids. We're not present enough. We feel guilty if we can't go be the perfect volunteer mom for the field trip, or like the other moms are going to the show and doing all of these activities and we're not. We're not baking cookies. We're not always feel like you're catching up. Let me know if that sounds familiar to you. Feeling like you're just not being your best self and you're always catching up. I remember when I was working full-time as a director for a mental health clinic, that I always felt because I had to miss work, whether it be for my kids' school or because I had a sick child or something like that, like I was always catching up at work. I always felt like I was indebted to them like some way because I could never do the 40 hours. I could never do it. I was always catching up. So I'm just here to tell you, as a mental health professional, a mom of two, and someone who has felt the burnout, who has felt the anxiety, who has sought her own support, that first of all, you're not crazy for feeling that way. I think as a culture, depending or regardless of where you're from, moms are supposed to be like these superheroes that do it all, that cook, that do all of these things, that are perfect, that do all the things, but at the same time, as millennial women, we also work. And we're also wives, and we're also friends, and we have to show up on social media with all the beautiful things. You're not crazy, it's just what's expected of you from society and from your culture is a lot. And I was just talking with Daddy and Tina from Que Mama podcast that you're gonna hear, it's coming out in May, that when you become a mom, you just look at the cute part of it, like having a baby. But what about if you work and you're used to working and you're used to having a career? What about even if you are a stay-at-home mom and you do homeschooling, you still probably feel like you're not doing enough. You still probably feel the guilt, especially if you said or did something that you later regret. You're gonna feel the mom guilt. We all feel it at some point. And the reason we feel not good enough is because we have this standard that we have to be perfect moms, always in control, and you don't allow yourself to be anything different. And because you have false expectations, some coming from you, from your childhood or your culture, some that are imposed from comments that you may receive from family members or from what your friends are doing and you're not doing. So I think the beautiful side of motherhood is that the best way to navigate it is to figure out who you want to be. Not what your friend is doing, not what your mom did. Because I was criticized when I was leaving my 4-month-old at a daycare. Hello, I wanted to work and I had to work. Financially, I had to work. And I'm living my reality. I have to live my reality and my motherhood in my own way. And so if we're feeling, for example, if you're feeling lately like you're yelling a lot, easily triggered, burned out, tired because you're not sleeping well, nervous, anxious, feeling all of the self-doubt, feeling chaos, and seeing that reflected on your children also with a lot of tantrums or meltdowns, and just feeling like there is not enough time, then it's time to stop. It's time to reflect. It's time to put yourself first. And that may look like seeking support. That may look like taking some time to finally figure out what works for you and what no longer works for you. Something is, like if you're feeling all of these things, something isn't working. And I want you to feel happy every day, even in the middle of chaos, happy, calm, accomplished. By the way, I'm going to take a break over here to say that if you have any questions or any comments, any struggles when it comes to not feeling good enough, anything that is resonating with you, please leave it in the comments, because I'm doing this live for you. I'm doing this live to let you know that first of all, there is a reason why you're feeling this way, but there's also a solution. Right? I was thinking, like, I receive calls weekly with parents asking me to see their children because of their behavior, and, you know, they call it behavior, right? Like they're biting, they're hitting, they're becoming like verbally aggressive, or just obviously angry, they're not doing well in school, they're not motivated. And so we easily call and ask for help for our kids. But what about for us? How many of you drive around taking your kids to speech therapy, OT, all the extracurricular activities? But how difficult for you is it to make an appointment for you, let alone to go to therapy or coaching for you? And I know that may be a hard truth to swallow, but like, it's more the moms that call me because they have a child who is acting out and they need help with that, than a mom who calls me to say, you know what, I need a space for me. I need a space to figure out my emotions, who I want to be, what's not working for me. Let me see if the time works. Right now, I don't have time. It's not that you don't have time. It's about priorities. What is your priority right now? Let's stop using the phrase, I don't have time, because it's more honest to say, this is not my priority right now. And when you put it that way, so then you're saying that you're not prioritizing yourself and your well-being, that you don't matter and you do matter. Your mental health matters. Feeling like a happy, calm, accomplished mom who is her best self, not only for herself. You know how amazing it is to go to bed feeling like you aced the day? It feels amazing versus feeling like, oh my God, here we go, another day. So I just want you to know that there is space for you. Your emotions are valid, your reality is valid, and there is a solution. Let's start prioritizing yourself, your emotions. Let's change those false expectations that make you feel like you have to be the perfect mom. I want you to feel like a good enough mom. You are good enough. I want you to be in control of your emotions. And that doesn't mean that you're not going to feel angry. You can feel angry, but you're going to know what to do with it. You're going to know how to help your children navigate their emotions. Also, you're going to know how to be more consistent and organized in your home. What rules work, what rules don't work. You're going to know how to redirect tantrums and meltdowns. You're going to learn to have a secure attachment with your kids. You're going to learn to listen to that inner child who makes you feel easily triggered. Motherhood changes you. It changed me. So I invite you, if this is resonating with you and you want a safe space, a community of judgment-free moms, if you want to be that happy, calm, conscious mom who has the true meaning of being a conscious mom, who has her best relationship with her children without compromising your emotional well-being and your limits and putting yourself first when it's needed, I want you to come in and join us inside Mindful Mom Method. You're not, there's no way you're gonna regret it. No mom who has ever joined has regretted it. No mom. They all feel calmer. They all feel supported. They all feel like they have answers. They all feel like in the middle of the chaos, like let's say if a child is having a tantrum, they know exactly how to navigate that situation. If they're feeling overwhelmed themselves because they're having a hard day, they know exactly what they need in that moment. And they removed all false expectations. They reset their priorities. And we're starting next Thursday with our group meetings. There's 6 group meetings, 1 per week. So for 6 weeks, you're gonna have my support live through the Zoom meetings. You're gonna have the beautiful journaling guide that comes with the class, filled with journaling questions. Okay, beautiful, intentional journaling questions that will help you understand and make sense of your emotions and your experiences as a mom. And you're gonna have all of the lessons inside the portal. It's 5 to 10 minute videos that you're gonna watch. So every week you're gonna watch 3 short videos with evidence-based techniques developed by me, led by me, a therapist, a mental health licensed marriage and family therapist. You're gonna watch the videos, the short videos. You're gonna go and you're gonna journal. You're gonna go that same week and you're going to have group coaching with me every week for 6 weeks. An hour a week. An hour a week to become your best mom self. To become a conscious mom. And this is an amazing opportunity. I don't want you to miss it. If you want to say yes to being that happy, calm mom, this is the time, because then we're closing the doors and I don't want you to feel like you missed out on it. The best hour of your week. Yeah, because it's the hour that you can vent and talk about the things and also feel supported and get the answers. Welcome, Lace, my yoga teacher. She's here with me. I feel like every mom should be inside Mindful Mom. And I don't want you to miss it. And I want you to say yes to yourself, to becoming your best mom self for 6 weeks. Okay? 6 weeks that are gonna change your entire journey as a mom. I don't want you to no longer feel burned out like I did. I don't want you to feel burned out or overextended or without boundaries. I would love for you, Lace, to become part of Mindful Mom. Definitely. I would love for you, like if you're feeling overextended, easily triggered, yelling, nervous, having all of that self-doubt, a lot of chaos at home, like this is it. Come in, change your life, change your reality. Okay, so we have a few spots left, and when I say a few, it's a few. It's like 6 of them left to start next week. And all of you who have already registered today, you already got access to the intro module and module 1, so you can start watching those videos and you can start downloading your beautiful journaling book and start journaling on those first lessons. You were hesitant. Yeah, every mom, I'm sure you're always like, is this gonna work for me? Is this diet gonna work for me? it's gonna work for you if you let it work. Like, of course, if you're open to actually like, who doesn't it work for? For the mom who doesn't watch the videos, for the mom who doesn't come to the meetings, of course. For the mom who is expecting that it's gonna be a quick, easy fix. I'm not here to fix children. I'm here to support you. Okay? And Adri, who is actually one of my mindful moms that just finished a few weeks ago, she still asks questions inside the Telegram chat, because that's lifetime. So every time she's having a rough day or had a little bit of like a rough situation that she didn't know how to react to, she sends the question in the Telegram chat, and I go and I answer. I send her a voicemail. I send her the resources like, hey, go back to this part of the lesson. Go and get this book, and you know, this is how you're gonna read it with your child, and this is what you're gonna say. And she does it, and she gets that support. So you can join if you go on my link tree. If you go to my links, it's one of the first links that you're gonna see, Mindful Mom, and you have two options of paying. Okay, you can pay in full or you can pay in 2 payments. If payment is a thing, you're like, oh my god, but I can't make this investment right now, make it in 2. Make it in 2 payments. That's it. Just make it in 2 payments, one now, one in 4 weeks. That's it. Just now in the podcast interview that I did, one of the moms, she joined. It's 2 moms who are the hosts of this beautiful podcast that I'm gonna share with you after. It still hasn't launched. One of them joined, the other one couldn't join, and she's like, if my next investment is going to be this, I can't continue to invest in this class to make reels, I can continue to invest in this class of like, I don't know, on a pair of shoes, I'm gonna invest in myself and my well-being. So you go for Aisha, or Aisha, I think I'm pronouncing it correctly. You can join through the link, and after this, I'm gonna send you a DM. I don't know if I can leave it in the comments. I'd rather in the comments over here. I don't know if that works. So I'd rather you go through the link tree and click the link. And I'm also, when we hang up, just in case, I'm gonna send you the link directly to you if you couldn't find it. I'm gonna follow up with you. I would love nothing more to join you. You get 3 months access to the class portal, so you have 3 months to watch it. Let's say for whatever reason, it's 16 short videos and the journaling that comes with it. If for whatever reason 1 week you couldn't do it, that's fine, because you have 3 months to go back to it. And then 6 weeks, 6 back-to-back weeks starting next Thursday with me. Every Thursday at 11 a.m. Miami time, I'm gonna go live over Zoom. You're gonna get the private Zoom link where I'm gonna be there, and we're gonna process the first chapter. It's 5 chapters. The first part of the lesson, the second part. Every week we're gonna go a little bit deeper and deeper and deeper. Hi, Jasmine. I think you're joining me from Saudi Arabia. So I definitely invite you to come. Don't think it. Every time that I've thought of doing something, I don't do it. It has to be like a feeling. You just have to move from where you want to be, not where you're at right now. Because right now you feel overwhelmed. So you're going to feel like this is not the time. You have to be from like, I want to be that calm mom. I want to know what to say in the moment of a tantrum or a meltdown. I want to know how to stay calm in the meltdown. Then you got to move from that place, because that's exactly how you're going to be towards the end. In 6 weeks, that's exactly how you're going to feel. Okay? Let me know if you have any questions. I'm just going to put something here. If you have any questions, now is the time. If you're wondering how much is this investment for 3 weeks for group coaching, Mindful Mom Method, it's not only group coaching, it's really more than group coaching, because it's also a community. Because after the 6 weeks, You anyways we still always connect through the Telegram chat. So you're gonna see moms there who were my first mindful moms and moms who literally just joined 2 days ago. And you're always there. All of us are together there. It's a small community. It's never gonna be a group bigger than 10 women because I want it to feel safe and I wanna have time for every one of your questions. It's $397. Just 1 hour of private with me is $200. So just in there, you're getting 6 hours with me, plus all of the skills, all of the evidence-based skills, all of the support through the lessons. To be honest, it is a no-brainer investment for your mental health. This is everything that I put together for when I was feeling overwhelmed. And it's evidence-based because it's based in therapy. It's based on therapeutic skills. It's based on secure attachment theory. It's based on positive discipline. This is not something that I made up just because I felt like it. This is actually therapeutic skills, evidence-based scientific skills. Okay, so we have 6 spots left. And again, I would join from the place where I want to feel, the mom that I want to be. Okay. Anyone who wants to join, definitely send me a DM. Send me a DM right now. Instead of you having to go through my link tree, just send me a DM and just say in, and I'll send you the link. Okay, because it's Friday, so it's the perfect time, because then you're gonna have Saturday and Sunday to watch the 3 short videos of module 1. You have the rest of the week to journal, and then I'll see you Thursday at 11 a.m. 11 a.m. Miami time. And we can start warming up in the Telegram chat, because it's super nice to start meeting you and introduce ourselves. So it's a total no-brainer if you have been thinking about this, okay? So I'm gonna leave it there since you don't have any questions, okay? And I know I'm gonna meet some of you next week, Thursday. Okay, have a beautiful rest of your day, an amazing weekend, and I know it's gonna be amazing if you start watching those videos and printing your beautiful guide, okay? Bye.